So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come pretty much to the end of this workshop, to the end of this chapter of Mastermind. It's been an amazing day today. And in the usual way, I'm going to ask you to share your key distinction from today. We're not going to go through action lists and things today, but you know what you need to do. You know what you need to keep doing. And what we're going to do, if we can grab the microphone, we'll start down here. And remember, we do need to get to the restaurant by 7. So, nice key distinction. What's your biggest learning from today? Start us off, Chris.
Most definitely Richard. Yeah, and just a big thank you to everyone. We'll have a drink later.
Fantastic.
Richard, everyone wants to feel good. This is the leveler in life, and keep asking yourself why you're doing what you're doing to overcome your fear.
Definitely Richard, and start with success.
Yeah, definitely Richard again. And just thanks to everybody. It's been a great year.
Thanks, Darren.
Definitely Richard, just believing in ourselves. You know, anything is possible. And I just want to thank Simon and the rest of the group. It's been an amazing year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Surprise, it's Richard, where he said things do not go wrong, but things do not go to plan.
Yeah. Subtle difference there, isn't it? Yeah.
Success is a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard's session, and he said you can choose if you want to be happy or not to be happy. So I would choose to want to be happy. And also Andy's very powerful story. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Like most people, Richard's presentation, stunning.
Very much what Richard had to say, but I also like Debbie's tip in her talk about the agent that you can use for £35 a room to check out all the IDs and everything. Thanks.
I think 2 things Richard said. One was that everybody wants the same. You know, when I'm feeling intimidated, talking to agents and what have you, all I've got to remember is that they just want the same thing that I do. They just want to feel good. And also to always bear in mind that success is a feeling, which, you know, you can go off chasing dreams, but you may, unless you know, can actually get hold of those feelings, that you may feel no different at the end of it. So bearing that in mind.
I'll just repeat it. Yes, Richard's presentation once again. And choosing to be happy, to believe that I'm successful and not listen to that little script with negativity in it.
Yeah, I like that. The script will kill you. The metaphor about the laptop having much more protection, firewalls and antivirus protection than we have. We've just not... Yeah. So we need some uploading of new information. But I also want to say something really that's, for me, it's really important, that I've not been up there for the whole year, but I just want to say to all of you that I've achieved what I set out to do, and I'm so, so pleased, and I've made my children really proud. And because of this, it's just, my life has just opened up in ways that I could not have imagined. So thank you all so very much. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, everything was amazing today, but to hear the speakers today and what some of them have achieved, we had no idea what some people have been up to. It's been really great and inspirational.
I'm actually still shaking. I am actually shaking inside. And I think it's been a very powerful session on many levels. From Richard Wilkins' presentation, it really opened me up to figuring out what's actually stopped me this year. And it is that not that I won't ask for help, it's that I can't ask for help. There's something in my act that stopped me from doing that. So, and as a result, I haven't asked for help. And as a result, I've achieved what I've achieved. But I actually did finally sign my first deal 2 weeks ago, so hey. And
well done.
Thank you. And I can assure you I resisted taking that deal. It was offered to me, basically. And I just had to take it because I realized I would regret it forever and ever. But I really got that by declaring that I can't ask for help. I realized that was one way for me to give me access to conquering it. And I've already asked for a few people regarding that deal and making that work. And I'm really sure that I will make 2013-14 a real success.
On that note, Rich, I remember something that Richard once said to me that I thought was a really useful quote. Richard's done a lot of work in hospices, speaking to people who are at the end of their life. And I'm not sure if he shared it today, Richard, but he said that, and apologies if he's already said it, but it's just worth repeating if he has, that when you speak to people who are at the end of their life and you ask them about their life, it's not what they've done that they regret. It's often things they didn't do that they regret. And after all, we're just buying houses here. How difficult can it be? Just do it. And when you do the first one, you find actually it's not that bad. And the group's here to help you, so ask for help. We achieve more as a group.
What I thought was a good learning was looking at the diversity of the people in the top 5 group, different backgrounds, different experiences, different ages. Some of them at the beginning of the course you perhaps looked at and thought, oh, they're going to do well. Others, just went under the radar and still got there. And just seeing, anybody can do it if they follow the rules.
I'm afraid I have to strike a similar chord with Richard and say the success is a feeling, but also what Nick said, which is, when is your second half going to start? And I like that as well. Thank you. And thank you to everyone. It's been a great year.
I was inspired by everybody who was in the top 6. I think all of their journeys and their stories were amazing, extremely inspirational. And I like what Richard's physical demonstration of the sausage machine. Success comes in, success goes out.
I'm also inspired by everybody's stories and their achievements, and it's really, got me thinking about what I'm going to be doing next tomorrow and Monday. Just a couple of things about what Nick said about networking outside the PIN, and Debbie and Amanda's tips about systemizing early. And Richard's comments about getting over your fear, thinking of a message that's greater than your fear, and keep asking why, and connecting with people's feelings. So I really like that. Thank you.
Really like Richard, very emotional. I like the fact that he got everybody involved. There was a lot of talk about energy yesterday at the graduate day, and I think that possibly she lost a lot of the room, whereas I think he really managed to connect with the room. And also just hearing everybody's stories, it's great to be able to hear where people started and what their stories are and how well they've done. It's inspirational.
Wow, what an emotional day. Don't think as many of us have ever cried as much as we have done today. I wanted to say thank you to all of you guys that did share your case studies. They really hit home, and I'm really proud of all of you and everybody in this room. Richard's piece was really good as well. And, of course, my favourite, Andy. He is my favourite, sorry. He talked in his speech about, smashing through things and not letting anything stop you. And he's really been, through my coaching calls, that's what we've really been focusing on. For me now, it doesn't matter, what my hell house gives me. I'm finding a way around it. So that's the best piece of advice I think I've had, is just smash through it. There's no wall in front of me now. I'm just breaking through everything. Thank you, Andy.
For me, it was Richard's talk. For me, it was the whole day. So it's the presentations that we had, Richard's talk, and I just want to say best of luck to everyone in their property career.
Hi. For me, Richard was awesome. The 6 people on stage, awesomely inspiring. But for me today, and I've got to be honest, throughout this year, Andy has been my inspiration. Obviously, everybody's been amazing, but Andy, like his closing speech just then, that's just brilliant. So he's been amazing for me throughout this journey, actually. Thank you.
Shit diggers, I was going to say that. It's been a fantastic day, a lot of inspiration. It's been a fantastic year, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be coming here on a monthly basis. And let's have a good party tonight.
For me, it's so easy to forget that you choose how you feel, and so I thought that was very good, and meeting such a great group of people. So thank you.
I didn't like the microphone when I started, don't like it now, but I just like to say thank you to everybody. And today I can admit I am emotional, and I don't.
Yeah, well done.
I'm looking forward to emigrating to heaven.
Yeah, I'm hoping Richard's going to sort my sausage out, so that's all good as well. But actually, I mean, but what I found was, how can I go on from that? What I found was like a lot of motivational speakers will focus on a particular niche, and it all makes sense and stuff, but it never really comes together. And the glue, which I found that brought it all together, was Richard's stuff. You can't go anywhere further. That is it. It's there, and it's perfect. So that aside, everything else, all the speeches, and just the whole journey, awesome.
I just want to say thank you to the Mastermind program, because it's facilitated so many different things for me. I didn't think we'd achieve as greatly as we did. To know that my wife's free from her headaches of coming back crying about kids not doing what they're supposed to do, and to have freedom to go on holiday for 3.5 weeks while I'm there slogging away in the office at 11 p.m. And I just really want to say thank you to Simon and the whole team for facilitating such a dream, such a big thing on everyone's bucket list, to say, you know what, I want to be financially free to do what I want to do. And to close this up, I just wanted to say that everyone always wants to do things, but the end goal is enlightenment. And what Richard said was shine from the inside, and that's what enlightenment is, just shine.
For me, it was actually the whole day. It's been very emotional, so I'm going to quickly just say that thank you to everybody. And I love the bit when Richard said that, you know, we feel we're driven, but actually we're just the passengers, so it's about time we start driving.
Yeah, it was a really, really good day, actually. Very inspirational. The sixth presenter, actually very good. And Richard's talk was amazing, was actually absolutely amazing. And it's quite interesting how we automatically follow the script.
Again, Richard was amazing, inspirational. The whole day was amazing as well.
Yeah, following on from that, yeah, it has been an amazing day. I guess the standout points for me were the 6 speakers in the morning, and also Richard this afternoon. Yeah, key standout point for me is you choose how you feel.
I'm Tim Huang. Richard's Sausage Machine and Andy's great story, and all the blessing I receive from all of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, again, Richard, I think he was absolutely brilliant. A couple of things on that. It's what somebody's already said. Nothing goes wrong, it just doesn't go according to plan. And also about that mental chatter being about you against your life script, which I thought was great.
Yeah, for me, Richard went bad, I suppose. The other thing was Tim. I really found Tim's talk truly inspirational. Thanks for that, Tim. And one last thing, it's been a real pleasure to watch how much Louise has achieved in the past year. It's really good. Thank you.
Just firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone and Simon for such a fantastic year. For me personally, listening to Gainer's presentation, actually, you always hear about people who lose everything and then turn their lives around. But I've actually, first time I've met someone like that, and I had no idea that was your story before I'd heard it today. And it was truly inspirational, because it makes you feel whatever you're going through, you know, to lose your house and everything, and then to achieve what you've achieved and the kind of deals you're doing, it's mind-blowing, actually. I had no idea, so it was really a eye-opener for me, so thank you.
Yeah, it was, thank you, Gaynor, Tim and Richard. It's things that have gone on in my life which have been pretty bad sometimes, and it's a lesson that sometimes the deeper the low, the higher the subsequent highs.
Yeah.
So when you're in the depth of despair, actually, it could be a blessing in disguise, because it's you might find that it'll goad you on to be even more successful in the future, because you'll think, well, it could never be as bad as it was then, so you'll just go for it.
For me, all the speakers this morning, that was really, really good to hear. And also Richard's point about the importance of energy in terms of what we have within us and how we should use it.
Richard's talk was really inspiring, especially with teenage children, made me think a lot about, all sorts of things. And Tim's face when he was we won today. I'm very proud of you.
I was just reflecting this morning about the last 12 months and realising that although I haven't got very far in the property stakes so far, I've had the best 12 months of my life. Mainly because I have had realisation, speaking to people here and other stuff I've been doing, that I am there. That, the property is just an add-on, It's great, and actually it's a better place to go out and create magic, whether that's property magic or other magic, when you're already there and you're not just kind of striving to get something from the outside. And at the same time, I've been really inspired by the 6 of you that got up and spoke today. Just the variety of ways that you've achieved what you've achieved, and that's really inspired me for what's coming. And it's not a race, and this is only the beginning.